The Love Shack. It's not what you think. Do you remember the tale of the three little pigs? It first appeared in print in English in the mid-1800s by Phillips, and then Jacobs, but it was likely around in various versions for a long time in Europe before that. In the tale, a big bad wolf wants to make a meal of three little pigs. The first pig lives in a house made of straw. When the wolf arrives at his house, he says the familiar, little pig, let me come in." To which the pig replies, "No, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The wolf continues, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." And he does. The house of straw blows away, and the pig runs to his brother's house, which is made of sticks. The scene repeats itself with the wolf blowing down the house of sticks as well. Both pigs then run to the third pig's house, this one made of brick. Inside this sturdy structure, the pigs are safe. Despite the wolf's attempts to blow down the brick house, it remains standing. In the earliest versions of the story, the wolf then climbs down the chimney and lands in a pot of boiling water, making a nice wolf soup for the pigs to eat. Later versions tone down the violent demise of the wolf. The most recent revival of the pigs and the wolf is in the various Shrek movies, where they are all fairy tale friends of one another, und so pigs have German accents. Disney's cartoon version of the tale, released in the midst of the Great Depression, highlighted one moral of the story, and that is that hard work will eventually pay off. In other words, taking the time to build a house of bricks instead of a hasty house of straw. It's what people needed to hear in the early 1930s. Permit me to borrow the tale to illustrate a different moral. May I suggest that a life which has been built with the strongest material known to human beings, love, is one which will stand up to all the big bad wolves in life. C.S. Lewis defined love this way, quote, "Love is not affectionate feeling, but a steady wish for the loved person's ultimate good as far as it can be obtained," unquote. Even more than a wish, love actually works for the best of the other person. And you can see the effects of that kind of love in a person's life. When they reside in a love shack, regardless of what howling winds of life may wail, they remain secure and sure of their survival. On the opposite wall, lives constructed without reinforcement of love are unnatural disasters waiting to happen. At the first gust of trouble, the house can blow in. Help build a love shack in the lives of those around you. Let them know how much you love them. Prove it with good deeds on their behalf. Give them a sturdy place to be safe and secure from all the big bad wolves of life. Finally, if the shack which is your life seems a bit shaky because few, if any, took time to build it with love, let me remind you of what a passage from Romans 8:38 and 39 says. Absolutely nothing can separate you from the love of God in Jesus Christ. All the huffing and puffing can't blow down your life if it's built on that promise. Love Shack, from the heart.